Hello everyone, welcome to Ramanujam School of Studies 0 to Infinity. In this series, we are doing higher school mathematics, and in this series, we are doing class 11th quadratic equation, and this is lecture 6. And in this lecture, we do some important question, that is, this is question set 1. In previous lecture, we understand definition of quadratic equation and different type of theories of the quadratic equation, that is conjugate roots, irrational root. Now as we already discussed the theory of the quadratic equation, so please go to that link which is provided in the description box so that you can apply these theory on the coming question. Now this is application time. Here we do some important question based on the theory of quadratic equation which is studied earlier. Now the first question here is, the roots of a quadratic equation are alpha and a and minus a. The product of its roots is minus 9. Form the equation in variable x. So we have to form a quadratic equation and its roots are given, and roots are a and minus a. So suppose roots of the quadratic equation is alpha. Suppose this is alpha, right? And another root is beta. So we have another root is beta. So sum of root here is a plus minus a. So sum of root can be added, and this is equal to 0, and the product of root is given is minus 9. So alpha into beta, this is equal to minus 9. As we have to form an equation in variable x, so equation of quadratic equation can be written as x square minus sum of root, that is alpha, plus beta into x plus product of root, that is alpha into beta. So this is equal to 0. So putting these values, so we get here x square minus alpha plus beta is 0. So 0 into x plus alpha into beta is minus 9. So this is equal to 0. So here we see that the coefficient of x is 0. So we get the quadratic equation x square minus 9. This is equal to 0. So this is the pure quadratic equation. A pure quadratic equation is that one in which the coefficient of x is equal to 0. So this is our pure quadratic equation, and this is the answer of the given question. Now moving to the next question. The roots of the equation x square minus 12x plus k is equal to 0 are in the ratio 1:2. Here we have to find the value of k. So we have the quadratic equation x square minus 12x plus k. So this is equal to 0. Let us suppose roots are alpha and beta, and from question it is given that alpha over beta, this is equal to 1/2, and this ratio is supposed to be k. So we can write here alpha is equal to k and beta is equal to 2k. So we have equation of roots having alpha and beta. We can write here x square minus sum of roots, so alpha plus beta into x plus product of root, that is alpha into beta. So this is equal to 0. As we have alpha is equal to k and beta is equal to 2k, so we put the value here x square into alpha is k and beta is 2k into x plus alpha is k into beta is 2k. So this is equal to 0. Further we can write here x square minus this is 3k x plus this is 2k square. So this is equal to 0. So on comparing, we can write here, what we can write here, minus 3k, that is coefficient of x is equal to how much? The coefficient, this is minus 3k is equal to 12. So we can write here 3k is 12. So we have k is equal to minus 4. So once we get the value of constant here, this k is italics and this k is not italics. This is the ratio constant. So don't confuse about this k and this k. Both k are different. So here we get the alpha is equal to minus 4 and beta is equal to minus, right, 8. So we have to find the k, and k is the product of roots, so that is alpha into beta. So the value of k here is minus 4 into minus 8, so this is equal to 32. So we get the value of 32. Alpha into beta is, the value of k is 32, so 32 is the answer of the given question. So the value of k which is found in the question, that is this k, italics k, this is equal to 32. So this is the answer. Moving to the next question. The common root of x square plus 10x plus 24 is equal to 0 and x square plus 14x plus 48 is equal to 0 is. Here we have to find the common root. Now, if we factorize both quadratic equation and get the roots, we can find the common root of both quadratic equations. So first quadratic equation is x square plus 10x plus 24, so this is equal to 0. So by splitting this middle term of this quadratic equation, we can write this as x square plus this 10x can be split into two parts, that is 6x and 4x. Why? Because if we sum 6x plus 4x, we get 10x, and if we multiply 6x into 4x, that is 24x square. So we get a product of constant term and constant term containing x square, so this is 24. So we can split this like this equation like this. So taking x as a common, so we can write here x plus 6 is one factor, plus in second we can take 4 as a common, so we have x plus 6, this is equal to 0. So from here we can write here x plus 6 is one of the factor of the quadratic equation and x plus 4 is another factor of the quadratic equation. So the corresponding roots are x is equal to minus 6 and x is equal to minus 4. So we have two roots. Similarly, we can factorize x square plus 14x plus 48. This is equal to 0. So we can write here x square plus, the same concept is applicable here. We split 14 into two parts, that is 8x plus 6x, because 8 plus 6 is 14x and 8 multiplied by 6x is, this is 48x square. So we have 8x plus 40x, 8x plus 6x, we split like this. So we take common x and we have factor x plus 8 plus here we can take 6 as a common, so x plus 8. Now we have, again we take common x plus 8 into x plus 6, so this is equal to 0. So corresponding root is x is equal to minus 8 and x is equal to minus 6. Now here we have to find the common root. Here we see that x is equal to minus 6 is the common root. So x is equal to minus 6 is the common root. This is the answer of this question. Now moving to the next question. The next question is the value of k for which k into k plus 12x square plus k plus 12x minus 2 is equal to 0 has equal root. Now see here, the given quadratic equation is k plus 12 into x square, okay, plus k plus 12 into x minus 2, this is equal to 0, has equal roots. Now here the quadratic equation has equal roots. What does it mean? It means that if we draw the curve of quadratic equation, it just touches the x-axis. It means the discriminant of this quadratic equation must be 0 in order to have equal roots. So we have d is equal to 0, and as we know that d is b square, that is coefficient of x square. So we have k plus 12 square, that is b, because this is a, this is b, and this is constant term c. So b square minus 4 into a is k plus 12 to the power minus 4 into a into c is minus 2. So this is minus 2. This expression must be equal to 0. From here we can take k plus 12 as we have to find the value of k. So this is taken as a common. So we have k plus 12 minus 4 into minus 2. So this is equal to 0. So we have k plus 12 into, we get k plus 12 plus 8, that is 20. So we get two values of k, that is k is equal to minus 12 and k is equal to minus 20. So if we put the value of k is equal to minus 12 in the corresponding quadratic equation and k is equal to minus 20 in the corresponding quadratic equation, we get the discriminant of the quadratic equation is 0. But if we put k is equal to minus 12 in the question, so we have the coefficient of x squared, that is minus 12 plus 12, so this is equal to 0. As the coefficient of x squared is equal to 0, so this vanishes the quadratic equation. So here we cannot define the quadratic equation in this case. So only k is equal to minus 20 is the answer of the given question. So this question is very important. So you must realize how the quadratic equation is defined. Now next question here is, if the product of the roots of the equation x square minus r plus 7x plus 2 into 2r minus 1 is 3 times the sum of root, then the value of r is. So suppose we have two roots alpha and beta, and it is given that the product of the roots of the equation, that is alpha into beta, so this is equal to 3 times the sum of root, that is alpha plus beta. Now from quadratic equation we have product of root is c by a, that is constant term, that is 2 into 2r minus 2, that is this is c. The coefficient of here, a is coefficient of x square 1, b is coefficient of x, that is minus r plus 7, and c is constant term, that is 2 into 2r minus 2. So this is alpha and product of root is alpha c by a, alpha beta is c by a, so c divided by a, this is equal to 3 into sum of root is minus b over a, so we can write here minus b is minus this is minus r plus 7, so this is b divided by a is 1 and with minus sign, so here we have to multiply with minus sign. So we have 4r minus 4, this is equal to 3 into minus plus, that is r plus 7. So 4r minus r, this is equal to 3r plus 21. Hence transposing 3r to the left hand side, we have r is equal to 25. So the value of r is 25. So in each question you see that this is a basic theory which is applied here. So before moving further, I again suggest you that please go to the chat box, that is in the description box, and see how the theory works. There are a complete set of theory which is discussed in the earlier classes. Now next question is, if square root of 5x minus 4 minus square root of 2x plus 1 is equal to 1, then what is the value of x? So here we have to find the value of x which satisfy this equation. So we can write here 5x minus 4, this can be written as 1, and if we transpose minus 2 minus under root 2x plus 1 right hand side, so this is plus under root 2x plus 1. So in such type of equation we have to remove the radical sign, and we can remove the radical sign by squaring both sides. So squaring both sides, we can write here square of 5x minus 4, so this is squaring both sides. Now square of under root 5x minus 4 is 5x minus 4, and here we can apply a plus b to the power 2, as we know that a plus b to the power 2 is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here we apply this formula, so we can write a square is 1 to the power 1, 1 to the power 2 is 1, so b square is 2x plus 1, okay, plus 2 into a, 1 into b is under root 2x plus 1. Now we can write here 5x minus 4, and we transpose all these all the number which is without radical sign. So we have 1 minus this is minus 2 and minus 2x, so this is equal to twice of under root 2x plus 1. So we have 5x minus 2x is 3x minus this is 6, so this is equal to twice of under root 2x, this is twice of x plus 1. Again we have radical sign, so again we are squaring both sides, so we can square both sides and we can write 3x minus 6 to the power 2, this is equal to 2 plus under root 2x plus 1 to the power 2. So squaring again we have 9x square, okay, plus 6x square, that is 36 minus 2 into a into b, so this is 36x, okay, and this is equal to 4 into we have 2x plus 1. Now we get a quadratic equation here, 9x square, okay, plus 36 minus 36x and 4 multiplied by 2 is minus 8x, so we have minus 8x and minus 4, this is equal to 0. So we can write further here 9x x square, okay, minus 36 minus 8, so this is minus 44 x, and 36 minus 4, that is 32. So this is equal to 0. So we get the quadratic equation, and you can find the value of x by applying factor method or by applying x1 to this is equal to minus b under root plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So I left here this equation to solve for you. This is your homework. Now moving to the next one. This is also a quadratic equation question. Here the area of playground is 153 meters. So area is given here. Area is 153. This is meter square. So we can write here meter square. If the length of the playground is decreased by 4 and breadth is increased by 4 meters. So suppose area of playground here is rectangular. So initial length is L and breadth is 4 B. Okay. So L into B, it is given that is 153. Now question say that the length of playground is decreased by 4 meters. So final length, if we draw the figure, it is decreased by L minus 4 and breadth is increased by 4 meters. So B becomes B plus 4. So we can write here L minus 4 and B minus B plus 4, that is corresponding length and breadth is increased by 4 meters. The playground become a square. It become a square. So this length is must be equal. So this is equal. Now the side of the square in the meter, we have to find the value of side of a square. So we can write here L minus 4, this is equal to B minus B plus 4. So L minus B is equal to 8. Now we have two equation L into B is equal to 153, L minus B is 8. So we have a formula that is L plus B square, this is equal to L square plus, that is we can write here this is L minus B square plus 4 into L into B. So L plus B we can find from here square, this is equal to L minus B is 8 square, okay, plus 4 into L into B is 153. So L plus B square, this is equal to 64, and we have to multiply this one, that is 2, and this is 1 and this is 4. So we can add this, so we get value L plus B is equal to 674. So this is equal to under root 674. So we have L plus B is equal to plus minus 24, but we have to take positive value. So L plus B is equal to 24. So we have equation third. Now we have two equation is 2 and third. So if we add 2 plus third, see here space is very small, very low, so we can write here if we add, we here see that 2L is equal to 32, so L is equal to 16, and if we subtract from 2 from 3, so we have 2B is equal to, this is 16, so B is equal to 8. So this is initial L and B. When we add and subtract, so corresponding length of a square is how much? 12 and 12. So final L plus 4 is, we can write here, see here, this in here we can write the corresponding L is 12 for the square and the corresponding breadth of the square is 12. So this is the answer. So see here the way of algebra, how can we find such type of equation and how can apply the quadratic equation in such type of problem. Now next question here is, if the roots of the equation 3x square plus 17x plus 6 are in the ratio of p is to q, so here we have to find the value of under root p divided by under root q plus under root q plus under root p. Now such type of question can be done as, if alpha is to beta, this is equal to p over q. Suppose this is k, so we can write alpha is equal to p into k, k is proportionality constant, and beta is equal to q into k. So this is proportionality constant. Now we have alpha is to beta is p is to k, so we have to find here under root p, this expression. So if we take LCM, so we have under root pq, and in the numerator this is under root p, that is p under root p square, so we can write under root p square plus this is under root q square. So we have p plus q divided by under root pq, and we have to find the sum of p plus q and product of PQ. So if we add first and second, we get alpha plus beta, and this is equal to K into P plus Q. So we can write here from here P plus Q is equal to alpha plus beta divided by K. And if we want to find the PQ, so multiplying both of these, so we can write P into Q into K square. So this is equal to alpha into beta. So PQ is equal to alpha beta divided by K square. So here we put the value of P plus Q. So we can write P plus Q is alpha plus beta divided by K into under root PQ can be written as under root alpha beta divided by under root of K square is K. So here K and K is cancelled. So basically we have to find the alpha plus beta divided by under root alpha into beta. Now sum of root is minus b over a, so we can write here minus b, that is minus 17 divided by a is 3 divided by under root product of alpha into beta is c by a, so this is 6 divided by 3. So we have minus 17 divided by 3 into under root, this cancel out by 2, so this is under root 2. So this is the answer of the given question. So here we see that by using the algebraic expression and some concept of ratio and proportion, we can solve different type of question which is based on the quadratic equation, right? So for today we stop here class here, and here we discuss a lot of questions which is depend on the basic concept of the quadratic equation. In next lecture we do question set 2, and here we level up our concept in applying the different type of question. And this question is basically engineering purpose engineering level examination. So suppose this is CBSE type engineering, IIEEE type engineering examination, and after that we have a set of question that is level of IIT JEE mains, and after that we take some question which is up to IIT advanced level. So thank you for watching, and lastly, if you like this video and this is really helpful to you, then please subscribe my channel and share this channel more and more, so that I can move further and I can make quality video for you. Thank you very much. Have a good day.